Hello, welcome to our last week in one dimension, week 8, equations. And we have 2 songs for you this week. To get started, attend to the index page I1 and place a check mark where we are. Since it's our last week in 1D, this is a great time to look at where we have been on the math map journey so far. Take this opportunity to sign or sing the grammar we learned from the past 5 weeks because you'll see that grammar integrated into our new grammar for this week. All of those operations come into play when we memorize the order of operations this week. The invention page is where we see our new grammar at a glance. Let's get started. Our first word is expression. An expression is a mathematical clause or statement, a set or combination of operations. We simplify expressions by putting the expressions into its simplest form, simplest, compact, efficient form. Our next word is equation. An equation has an equal operator between 2 math expressions. Both sides of the equal to sign have the same value. We solve an equation with one unknown value. So that was our first memory sentence for new grammar. Expressions are math statements. Equations connect 2 expressions with a comparison symbol. We simplify expressions and we solve equations with an unknown value. If you or your students don't fully understand this yet, that's okay. This concept is found on page C81 at the top. The difference between expressions and equations is that an expression signifies a combination of numbers, variables, and operation symbols, whereas an equation will always use an equal sign as the comparison symbol between 2 math expressions. Both sides of the equal to sign have the same value. To have a visual for this, we read this book, Shmequal. It is an adorable story that made us laugh all throughout the book. Turn to page I3. At the top, you see the general mathematical model for all equations. Attend to this with me. So here it is. You see input, then a process or set of operations described by a relation, then output. So input on the left, output on the right, operate in the middle. This set of new grammar reminded me of the Hokey Pokey. And that's our first song, the general mathematical model song to the tune of Hokey Pokey. And here's how it goes. You put your inputs in, you get your outputs out, things from Domingo in, and you operate about. When you simplify expressions, use GIMA, you'll get things from the range. If your output's known, you want the inputs found. To solve for one unknown, the operations still are sound. For equations with one unknown, go the other way. Use AMIG. Hey, things from Domingo in, things from the range come out. In between is relation, operating all about. General mathematical model for equations and the order of operations. You can find that song along with our playlist of other fun, silly songs for new grammar here. That song sets us up for the next set of new grammar this week, the order of operations. Flip over one page to chart page C82. We see a layout for the order of operations. On the left, we simplify expressions with GIMA. GIMA is an acronym for the order in which you complete the simplification of expressions. GIMA stands for groups. A group is something inside the parentheses or bracket. Indices the plural form of index. Remember those exponents from last week? Simplify any powers with bases and indices. Multiply and divide left to right. Add and subtract from left to right. I learned this as PEMDAS, P-E-M-D-A-S, or please excuse my dear Aunt Sally. Parentheses, exponents, multiply, divide, add, subtract. Using GIMA, the math map offers the mnemonic sentence, when I need to simplify, God is my answer. On the right side, on the top of page C82, we see solving one equation with one unknown value. Use AMIG. Attend to this difference with me. AMIG is the inverse of GIMA. So AMIG is add and subtract, multiply and divide, indices, groups. For the acronym AMIG, the math map offers the mnemonic sentence, when I need a solution, ask mighty infinite God. So this set of new grammar of GIMA and AMIG became our second song for this week. I love this song because it's very fun and a happy tune. The Order of Operations song to the tune of Mr. Sun. You ready? Order of operations for expressions, use GIMA. Simplify groups, parentheses and brackets, then simplify indices. Multiply and divide from left to right. You're almost done, so hang on tight. Add and subtract from left to right. Simplify GIMA. Order of operations for unknowns. Use AMIG. Add or subtract to isolate the term. Multiply or divide to isolate the variable. Use roots, exponents, or logarithms to eliminate indices. Repeat process in groups, and there you go. Solved AMIG. After we learned this song, we did our calculations page on the back, and we sang this song several times to remember which expression we should simplify first. Our gospel connection is Proverbs 16:9, which says, "The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps." I love this verse because it reminds me that even when I have plans, even if they are God-given plans, it is the Lord that orders my steps. He guides every step in the order of operations He wants me to take. He also provides everything I need with every step I take. And that is good news as I trust the Lord with every step I take. The heart of man plans his way, but the Lord establishes his steps. And that wraps us up for week 8. I hope you found this video helpful. If so, please subscribe and share. Thank you for watching and have fun learning.